The Just Dance World Cup is back. Wait for it. At the Olympics? What? Dude, I need a minute to breathe. Today, March 1st, 2023, press release from London, UK. Today, Ubisoft announced a first-of-its-kind cooperation with the World Dance Sport Federation to bring Just Dance 2023 edition to the Olympic Esport Series. Is anybody else like this? Am I the only one? If it's not enough, as a true celebration of the game's competitive legacy, participants for the 2023 edition of the Olympic Esport Series will be selected from the talented pool of former Just Dance World Cup top athletes. Wait a second. So it's been months, to not say year, where I've been asked the question by you online, by people IRL, when is the Just Dance World Cup coming back? And my answer was always like, I don't know. And to be fairly, truly honest with you, I know some people at Ubisoft, I have good contacts with the Just Dance team and everything. I have contacts in the esport world, but nobody even tipped me that something like this could happen. Nobody. Either they're very good liars, pun intended to that video, either they had no idea either. And out of the blue, the announcement comes, we have to dig into it. My heart's beating. Selected players will receive a direct invitation to compete for the chance of becoming an Olympic Esport Series winner at the live finals in Singapore from 22nd to 25th of June. They dropped a bomb. I checked twice if it was written 1st of April. Guys, this is from Game Press, which is like a serious press office. And there's even an article on the freaking Olympics website. This is not a drill. This is happening. They announced the Olympic Esport Series happening in 112 days, 11 hours, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds with 9 sports. Virtual sports adapted to esport for it to be competitive. So there's archery, baseball, chess, cycling, motorsports, sailing, taekwondo, tennis, and dance with Just Dance. A few years ago, I checked if this could even be possible because the Olympics kept on saying that they wanted to open themselves to esport, but only on sport that already exists as Olympic sports. So I checked, dance is an Olympic sport, and now it's official. There's already a picture of the past Just Dance World Cup where I am here in the audience. With me is Dre. Today we're humbled to bring back Just Dance to its competitive roots in such a high fashion by teaming up with the World Dance Esport Federation for the Olympic Esports Series 2023. I have no idea that the World Dance Sport Federation existed. I bet they've been existing for a while and they're the federation for every type of dance around the world. I'm reading again, but it just doesn't click. We look forward to witnessing some of the world best compete on the global stage, as well as exploring together shared opportunities and lessons across health and well-being training and innovation. The Olympic Esport Series 2023 is a global, virtual, and simulated sports competition in collaboration with international federation and game publishers. It will culminate live in-person finals for the first time, taking place at Singapore's Centec Center from June 22nd to 25. I had a convention planned on this weekend. I already noted the dates in case. For the other sports of the esports series, qualifying windows are opening now, but that's not applicable to Just Dance because it's literally written that it will be invitational. The best Just Dance players from all around the world who honed their skills at previous events will have the opportunity to perform at an offline event. They will give us more information in the upcoming month, that is said as well, even though literally the competition is happening in 3 months. Am I gonna be invited? Who's gonna be invited? I mean, I could be invited. I was a participant in the finals of 3 of the 5 existing Just Dance World Cup. I'm not ready for this, but I wanna be ready. There's several things about it. First, who do you think, guys, is gonna be invited? I'm pretty sure they're gonna invite the previous world champions, so Diego and Umuchan. And there's a lot of people that already participated. The talented pool of former Just Dance World Cup top athletes. Who's that? Is that me? Who else? I am so excited, you guys. You have no idea. I have mixed feelings about the Just Dance World Cup because it was a lot of highs. It was a bit of lows. I was not always 100% agreeing on the organization. Now we're joining the Olympics. Like, this is getting more serious than ever. If I can ever win an Olympic medal, I want that. Most of all, I want to see my friends again. This is what the Just Dance World Cup was about. Like, you would create friendships you would never have the opportunity to create outside of the event, because it's literally the best, most passionate Just Dancers coming together for a final event. I know you can be passionate and not skilled, but when you're at that level, you're certainly passionate because the training takes so much. So this is freaking me as well, because if they call, I'm gonna be like, I need to train, I need to train, I need to train. What am I gonna do? When am I gonna do that? And there's like so many songs. They said Just Dance 2023 edition. There's just so many songs in it. Which songs are gonna be part of the competition? Not all of them, right? And is it gonna be on scoring only? My theory is that it's not. First, we're gonna ask the question, on which console do you think it's gonna happen? Because it's not detailed here. So it's probably gonna happen on the Nintendo Switch. And in my opinion, the scoring on this version of the game is really not the best. Like, I could understand how to score in the previous versions of Just Dance on Switch until 2022, and then 2023 came out and I've been scoring on it for like 4 months, and I still do not understand exactly like how. I even tried new ways of holding a controller because the way I've been using it doesn't make sense to make good score, and I highly doubt it's gonna be played on the phone, let's be honest. So I'm a bit like worried about the scoring aspect, but obviously there's gonna be a scoring aspect. Now, we know that at the Olympics there's some sports where there's judges. I'm speaking about the ice skating competitions where there's judges giving you notes. That could happen for Just Dance as well. That maybe should happen for Just Dance. I'm always divided when I think about judges at the Just Dance World Cup, because there were amazing judges and there were judges that were not 100% relevant, to say it like respectfully. In Brazil, for example, and even at some of the final stages of the Just Dance World Cup, we have to have clear guidelines on what the judges are expecting. I think that's what was maybe missing in some previous qualifications, country finals. I'm mostly speaking about France because I participated a lot in France. My feelings in the last years were that I don't know what you expect. What do you expect from me? Tell me what you expect from me. Do you want me to copy the game, or do you want me to show you something else than the game and be acting more like a professional dancer? Coming to professional dancing, because it's a cooperation with the World Dance Sports Federation, are they gonna bring professional dancers as well? Like, I don't think so, because they said top athletes from the former Just Dance World Cup. But that was a debate that rised more and more with the World Cups. For example, the final of the Just Dance World Cup 2018 between Jordan, that was a professional dancer, and Umu Chan. Both of them were really great. One is a Just Dancer, one's a professional dancer. It's two different ways of interpreting. One supposedly copying the game, copying the expressions, the intention, the attitude of the coach. One is supposed to bring his own personality, and the best lies, I guess, in between both worlds. So for me, it's about knowing what the judges want. I will be very eager to know what are gonna be the conditions, like what are gonna be the rules, what's gonna be the playlist, what's gonna be the console, is there gonna be judges or not, what are gonna be their criteria, what are they gonna expect, how many steps until the final, like how many players are gonna be selected. This article doesn't say either.
Is there a prize?
We don't know if there's a prize. I know that if you win a medal at the Olympics, you get money, but this is like the Olympic Esport Series, so
they get money as well.
I think in the previous esport competitions at the Olympics they were getting money. There was Trackmania last year, and I'm pretty sure they won money. But it's Just Dance, and we never really won money at the Just Dance World Cup, so...
How are you getting there?
How are we getting there? Who knows? Dre asked the questions for himself because he's like, if I somehow get invited, can I get a +1? Probably not. You're gonna have to stay home.
That's fine.
No, because it's an IRL event with public. I'm gonna need supporters, and I'm not sure anybody knows me in Singapore. So I'm gonna have to bring at least one person, and you're gonna have to woo super loud. Let's make a test.
Woo!
It rises so so many questions. Before I can read your comments, and you can comment on this video, tell me what you think is gonna happen. If you agree with me on my theories, I want to theorize about the players that could be invited there. I think they need to invite the 2 previous world champions. They could invite Pamela, which was the only other female that finished second at the Just Dance World Cup. There was never a female Just Dance World Cup champion.
Aren't the Olympics separated by gender?
That was one point I wanted to talk about, because the Just Dance World Cup was always mixed, but every other Olympic sport is divided between male and female. I don't think they do that for esport, and I don't think they should do it for esport. Well, you know what? I want to see everybody back. So I don't know who they're gonna choose. I just hope they choose me. I would be so frustrated to not be part of that iconic, historic. This is gonna make history. This is the first time the Olympics are in partnership with Ubisoft and Just Dance. For sure, I want to be part of this. If I cannot be part as a player, please invite me as a host, as a judge, whatever. I just want to be part of it. This is my family. This is where I come from. The Just Dance World Cup has a huge spot in my heart, because without the World Cup, you wouldn't be looking at this channel. This channel would probably never exist. I was alone in my living room playing Just Dance until the Just Dance World Cup brought me to the community, and I got to know them, and this is just so special. This was the news. I cannot believe what I'm saying is true, but it is. Like, there's no way this is a joke. Olympic Esport Series featuring Just Dance as the new Just Dance World Cup on Just Dance 2023 edition, happening in Singapore. I've never been to Singapore. Let's go. In June of this year. I'll come back to you in like days, and maybe I will be less shocked, but right now the news cannot process. Leave in the comments, please. Who do you think are gonna be the players invited? How many? And what do you think should be the point system, with judges, without judges? I'm really eager to see everybody's theories, because we may have to wait like weeks or months before knowing the answer. Let's hype, not too much. Let's stay rational, but let's hype! Woo! I cannot, I'm dying! Thank you guys for watching.